What we're doing here today, we're going to drain the cooling tower today, and the first step that I do, I shut the automatic fill off the cooling tower. So I shut breaker number 18 off to kill the power to the water controlling device, including the solenoid, which is located down in the basement. This breaker is on the 6th floor abandoned elevator shaft. What we're doing up here is the south locker room air conditioning unit is a water-cooled compressor which is tied into our cooling tower. So we're going to disconnect the relay that would put power on the compressor because it's a water-cooled compressor. What we're doing today is disconnecting the power to the compressor, and Chris is going to disconnect it off the relay that starts the compressor.
What color is what? The brown with the tag. Okay.
Just pull it off there, Chris. And that's what we do to disconnect the compressor so it does not energize with no cool water going through the compressor. What we're doing here today, we're shutting down the south locker room air conditioning unit we just turned off in the locker room. We have to shut this pump on that feeds from the cooling tower up there to that water-cooled compressor. So this is the pump that we're going to be shutting down.
Where's the disconnect?
Got it back. So we're back over here by the main electrical control panel for that south locker room cooling tower pump. So we're going to shut it off, throw the disconnect, and that's the bulk of shutting down the south locker room air conditioning package unit. We got to shut the power off to the cooling tower. This pump feeds this package unit for the butcher shop. And so we have to shut the power off since we're draining our cooling tower.
Location.
We're on the 2nd floor butcher shop package area. Yeah. The cooling tower filled water valve we're closing off when we're draining the cooling tower. Of course, this is located in our engine room on the northwest corner in the basement, going towards the laundry right behind dryer number 5. We're up on the 6th floor on the north side of the building. What we're doing up here is open the drain valves to drain the cooling tower. It takes about an hour to drain it totally. So that's what we're doing up here on top of the cooling tower. So what we're doing now is just open the valve out to drain the cooling tower. Side of the cooling tower, we have another drain valve on the west side, and we're going to go do as well as go over there and open that valve, start draining on that side of the tower. On the west side of the cooling tower, we're going to drain the valve over here and drain this side of the tower, just like we did on the east side. We don't open the valve all the way because this drain goes into the laundry. If we open the valves too far open, they will flood the floor in the laundry right in front of the ironer down in the basement. So we just barely crack the valve to get all the water out of it. See that drain? That drain goes right down, like I said, down to the laundry. If we open it too far, there'll be too much water in the drain line, which will cause it to flood the laundry as well as coming from the floor drain down there. So that's why we're partially got the valve open. Right. So we're draining this valve here. This line here goes top of the cooling tower because that comes from the south locker room pump located on the 4th floor. So we have to drain this so the pipes doesn't freeze and break during the winter months. So that's what we're doing. So we have to drain this valve, this line also, because that comes from the south locker room condenser water pump for the south locker room, so we got to open this. There's a drain plug at the bottom of it. We got to open to prevent this from freezing and breaking during winter months. What we're doing down here back in the basement, on the northwest corner of the engine room, we're going to drain the condenser water valve. So we're going to crack this and let it drain out until it's completely empty. Then again, we're doing this as a precaution so we don't have pipes freeze during winter months and break. So that's our purpose of opening this valve. Hold it down. You need a light up here.
Okay, that's the wall.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. This is the 4th floor. This is also associated with the chill water pump that's located on the 4th floor for the south locker room air handler. So we're right behind the gray stairwell on the 4th floor east side of the 4th floor. Once again, we got to drain this valve. This goes to the cooling tower condenser, which goes down through the chillers. We drain this because we don't want the pipes to freeze and break during winter months, so we drain all the water out of the system. Locations out on the roof out on the north side of the building.
4th floor.
This is outside the 4th floor apartment shop, right behind the lead house. We open both of these valves. These valves feeds the butcher shop air handler, which feeds off the cooling tower that cools the water cooler compressor. So we open these during winter months to prevent freezing and breaking the pipes.